Place I gotta stand?
In the front of the room, anywhere between the TV and the podium.
In life, there's like, people have two needs. They either want to fit in or they want to stand out. Well, a man named West said, if you want to stand out, don't be different, be outstanding. In any aspect of life, you want, like, most people want to stand out. When you go to school, you always see the people who want to succeed in the future, and you see who they are. They're the ones who get the straight A's. They're the ones who work all really hard, do all their homework. They're the overachievers. Then there's the ones who want to stand out, but they don't do they be different. They isolate themselves, and they shut themselves down from normal people in society. But to be outstanding, you have to set yourself above the rest. You have to step up and be great. Like Maurice, I was talking earlier about playing football. He's an amazing football player from what I hear about him. I'm going to go watch him play. But I'm betting he knows that you can't just go through the motions of practice, can you?
No, you can't.
You got to step up, and you got to be the person who hits hard, and you got to be the person who scores the touchdowns. You got to be the showstopper. You got to be out there, exciting the crowd. In MMA, you can't just go through the motions. You have to train hard. I've lost 45 pounds doing mixed martial arts just because I know that fighting up at 265 is in a weight class that I'm going to be successful at. I'm too small. To be great, to stand out, you just have to stand out, I guess. Don't just settle for just mediocre. Step up and do what you have to do well. It's going to take a long time. It's going to be a lot of work, and it's not going to be easy. But nothing in life is going to be easy. That's really all I have to say.
They didn't have the timer running. What was the time on that?
2 minutes and 8 seconds.
All right, thank you. All right, Andrew, I like the statement that you have at the beginning. I thought you had a really good transition to what the topic was and kind of got into a thesis statement there. You need a structure for the speech. You kind of just start, where are you? There you just kind of start talking about the issue, and you've got a good idea about what it is that you're going to say, but you need to give yourself a plan for getting through the speech, because otherwise you just start kind of going over the point again and again. Now, you lucked out at a couple of spots because you ran into, kind of reminded yourself of an example or an instance that you could talk about, and you focus on Maurice, for instance, and then you remember your mixed martial arts example. If you had set that up at the beginning, I think it would have felt a little bit less like you were just making it up as you went along, and more like these are ideas that prove the point that I'm trying to make here. Your delivery, I think your voice is fine. You project well. There's a lot of variety. As you struggle towards the end, of course, then you get those long pauses and where it feels like there is uncertainty. And that's one of the reasons why, if you have a plan, even if you've gotten through the plan and it's short, at least you know that you're done. You don't know that you're done, and that's why you get those long sections where it's uncertainty and we don't quite know what's going to happen next. Everything else, your facial expressions are fine, your eye contact, I'm doing the best I can given the amount of time I had here, but I didn't notice anything that was problematic. You look pretty confident when you're standing there, and I think you can do a good job if you develop the content a little bit more, and that was a little bit of the weakness here. The exit I didn't think worked very well at all. You had a great opening on the speech, but your finish was kind of off. And I think when we get our expectations pushed up at the beginning, that we really hoping for something better, and maybe it seems a little more disappointing than it should have. You had, like I said, you had a good idea, and I like the way you went with it, but a little more structure and planning would probably help. Thank you.